Brexit took massive steps forward recently after the UK and European Union finally agreed on a deal which will define their future relationship. But why does the UK have to negotiate with every EU country in 2021? The UK formally left the European Union on January 31, 2020. A deal has now been agreed between the UK and EU which contains new rules about how each bloc will live, work and trade together. But despite this deal being agreed, negotiations are far from concluded. But how is the UK required to negotiate with every EU country in 2021? As the deadline drew closer, the UK and EU struck a Brexit deal which will have ramifications for everyday life and the future relationships between the two blocs. The agreement outlines terms for the future of the following areas: trade, travel, fishing, the European Court of Justice, security and study programs. The deal is 1,246 pages long with various summaries, side agreements and additional political declarations on sensitive issues. The agreement will make trade between the UK and the EU more complicated than it has been while Britain was a member of the bloc. But when countries agree to free trade agreements, there is the potential for better trading relationships to be formed. EU officials are meeting today, Monday, December 28, to discuss the Brexit trade deal agreed with the UK on Christmas Eve. The agreement covers £660 billion of trade which can be provisionally approved by EU ambassadors on Monday. The deal will then move to formal ratification by the European Parliament. The Brexit agreement will be passed by the UK Parliament, with the Labour Party backing what it claims to be a thin treaty. But even with the new deal, the UK will be forced to negotiate with every EU country in the next year. Professor Alex de Ruyter, director of the Centre for Brexit Studies at Birmingham City University, said that several elements of Brexit will still need to be negotiated in the future. He told Express.co.uk, "I suspect that there will be ongoing wrangles over equivalence, as well as further discussions about fish. No doubt there will be a desire to continue collaborating on issues of mutual interest, such as research funding. There are various agencies that exist that the UK is likely to want to collaborate with, on issues like aviation safety, medicine safety etc. I think it's also likely that the UK and EU will want to cooperate on a number of standards. In the medium term, the UK and EU will both evolve, this relationship will not be static. I can't see us rejoining the EU anytime soon, but I wouldn't rule out a closer relationship in future."